You know exactly what I'm talking about. One person who makes your body forget its own name. Another who makes your life make sense. And you're lying to yourself about which one matters more. Right now, you're probably justifying it, telling yourself you can figure this out, that maybe you're different, that maybe this kind of intensity is rare enough to build on. It's not. When you're with the person you don't love, but the sex is incredible, what happens hours later, days later, when you're alone with your thoughts and your body's still remembering? There's a hollowness, isn't there? And with the person you love, the one who's great at everything else, sometimes you close your eyes and wonder if this is all there is, if you're settling, if you're giving up something essential about yourself. Here's what you haven't realized yet. You're not stuck between two people. You're stuck between two versions of yourself. And one of them is lying. The intense sexual connection creates intermittent reinforcement. It's the most addictive pattern humans can experience. When it's good, it's so good, your brain marks it as essential for survival. That's not love. That's chemistry hijacking your decision-making. And here's the part that's going to hurt. Every time you're with them, you're training your brain that this is what connection feels like. That intensity equals intimacy. That physical chemistry can substitute for everything else. It can't. Meanwhile, the person you actually love is building a life you keep 1 foot out of. They're showing up. They're consistent. They're offering you everything except the one thing your body is screaming for. And you resent them for it. Not consciously, but it's there. In the moments you compare, in the seconds you hesitate, in the way you wonder if you're missing out. You want to know why this is harder than it should be? Because you think you're choosing between two people. But what you're really choosing is whether to trust your body or trust your life. So ask yourself, if the sex with the person you love was exactly as good as the sex with the person you don't love, who would you choose? If your answer comes immediately, you already know what you need to do. But what if everything you think about this choice is backwards? You think the incredible sex means something, that it's rare, that you'd be crazy to walk away. You're wrong. Say it out loud. Physical intensity is not the same as compatibility. Again, physical intensity is not the same as compatibility. Sexual chemistry can be developed. Communication, vulnerability, exploration. These transform physical intimacy between people who actually love each other. But emotional intimacy? Shared values? Genuine care? Those either exist or they don't. You can't develop them from nothing. You can have incredible physical experiences with someone you don't love, but you cannot build a life with them that won't eventually feel like a beautiful prison. Because what happens in a year, 5 years? When the novelty necessarily fades, what are you left with? Someone you don't actually want to build with. Someone you don't love. And the person you love? They're gone. Building that life with someone who chose them first. The choice you think you're making, passion versus stability, that's not the real choice. The real choice is which foundation can you actually build from? So what do you actually do with this truth? First, be honest about what you're choosing. Don't dress up physical addiction as passion. Don't confuse intensity with compatibility. Your body will lie to you every single time if you let it. Call it what it is. Not fate, not destiny, just chemistry. Second, walk away from the incredible sex. I know, your body will protest. You'll have moments of doubt. You'll remember what it felt like and wonder if you made a mistake. That's not doubt. That's withdrawal. And withdrawal doesn't mean you chose wrong. Third, communicate with the person you love about your physical needs, not by comparing them, not by making them feel inadequate, but by exploring what you both want and creating it together. Sexual compatibility isn't found, it's built by people who care enough to build it. Say this out loud. I choose the foundation I can build from. Again, and mean it. I choose the foundation I can build from. When you're lying awake at 2 a.m. missing what it felt like, remember, you're not missing a person. You're missing a feeling. And feelings can be created with the right person through the right effort. What you can't create is a life with someone you don't actually love. You already know what you need to do. The question is whether you're brave enough to do it. If this landed somewhere true, hit that like button. Share this with someone caught between the same two worlds. And subscribe. We're going deeper into the places where your heart and your body go to war. Choose wisely.